are the one. Anil Singh?
Sir.
You are the guy, Anil Singh. Kalyan? Where are you, Kalyan?
Yeah.
Yeah, you are there. Have a seat. Then Manish Joshi.
Yes, sir.
Huh? You are there. Manish Joshi. Parka Pradeep.
Yes, sir.
Parka Pradeep. And then Priyanka. You are Priyanka. Okay. Then Shashikala.
Shadika.
Shalika. Some name get just like that. Okay. Now, all of you gave me your response like this. Your response, fantastic response. Reliance in Indian education system, new policies to make it happen. And that's your recommendation. New policies to make happen. Problems regarding course circulation and implementation issues. You have discussed about that. Then primary education, application based learning. This is very important. Primary education, very bad shape. That creativity of the children should come out in primary education. So I am pushing that area. Fourth is improving access and quality using technology intervention. I agree. Then English as a medium of education is very there. Some states are not accepting. And the role of private sector participation in the education system is doing now. Primary, except primary education, because in the rural area, private sector don't go. But secondary education, the higher education, the private participation there. Child labor and education. This is a very important area. Child labor, we should get rid of that. Even though there's a law, but still that practice is there. So these are the recommendation of the pillar, education pillar. See, any suggestion? Any suggestion on that? There is two group education, isn't it? There are two groups education. Another group is Arjun. Where is Arjun? Arjun, you are there. Kumar Saurabh, yes, you are there. Mihir Lord, you are the guy. And Saurabh Foster, you are Saurabh. And Shalab, you are there. Now, if you put both together, it's very interesting. Large number of people getting into education mode. Reservation principle is not wrong, somebody says. Who? All of you. Okay. However, the way it is currently implemented is not achieving its stated objective. Therefore, we believe that the way, when it came to me, whenever the president was reservation, I sent it back. Saying the creamy layer, that should be identified. Therefore, we believe that the way forward is to look at the reservation for the truly oppressed and also in the manner that achieve the objective of the social upliftment. These both education groups have indicated. The large number of people are moved.
They will also be looking at higher education.
Yes. So, anyone would like to add? Yes. Yeah. Yes.
So, for reservation, shouldn't reservation be target-based? As in, we should have a target that up till this time, this section of society should achieve stated goals, and then it can be, in a circular fashion, it can be rotated around the
what you are saying,
society.
grandparents, parents, and their sons and daughter, they should not enjoy the same reservation.
So that, and also the fact that if a reservation is given for a particular section of society, or say a caste, we should have clear deadlines, as in up till this point, such target should be achieved, and then this reservation can now be given to some other weaker section of society. So instead of reservation being handed over to one person for one particular section of society for all over, we can certainly.
That's a good point, but I am going to say something else. Yes.
I think one of the very important comments the Supreme Court had made while hearing the case of this reservation, that there is a race in the country to declare themselves as backward, because more and more people want to remain in the backward notified areas so that they can get the benefit of reservation. So reservation should primarily not be on caste based. If the ultimate objective is the social upliftment, then it should only be based on the income and the merits only, nothing else but It has to be removed from the caste list because majority of the people who get the benefit are the people whose parents are already well-doing and they are able to exploit the system.
I need some discussion there. Yes.
Coming to that particular point, the whole idea of having a creamy layer in reservation is to avoid people who are well-to-do from getting reservation on basis of caste. And principally, the caste system was used as a basis because it was a proxy for the financial or economic prosperity of different sections of the society.
Yeah, yeah.
And secondly, I mean, this argument that reservation should be based on financial status of the individual, it has its own flaws and loopholes because as people can manipulate the system when it is based on caste, people will have an incentive to manipulate the system when it is based on financial basis.
Yes.
So before we start deciding on the basis, we probably have to look at the mechanisms in which people exploit the system and how we can plug those loopholes, and then we can establish I mean, caste can as well be a proxy for financial status.
Yes, sir. Yes.
So the reason that we need reservation is because we do not have sufficient number of institutions for higher education.
Yes, you are touching a very important point.
The government should make it sure that everyone who needs higher education, there should be sufficient institutions in all the states. Other than having reservation, anybody who wants to enroll in a higher education institute should have higher education.
For example, engineering today, seats is more than what they demand. So that's one good suggestion. Yeah. Yeah? Yes, sir? Yes, ma'am?
Reservation, while it is starting at a higher education level, it should actually start at the primary education level. So that the quality of the students who get into the higher education system through reservation system will have already had a good basis of education when they enter. The quality difference will come in there. So even reservation at the primary level should be considered.
Primary education, I'm going to talk about it for 2 minutes. Because that's the problem. Unless the primary education becomes a creative education.
Sir, in response to what